Yo, assalamu alaikum bani olumbal konton bake. Tena lumba. Uh, March Carotil now, the 4th of March, 2024. Kalbe konton platform auto. Beden the platform mena. You depend on Bantaba. Kal Bismillah Kotenke. So program that hopefully will be not a long program. Welcome la Mel joined and Mel Mina joined the demanding the current affairs show. After we had that interesting broadcast on TikTok on yesterday. Yesterday Bantaba was on TikTok. Today we are back on Facebook on YouTube. So Mel don't know bal kontona back in bal jaila. New Nalen Yenep, welcome Nalen see current affairs show Londi. Yenenti fan say very much. Dogana is match nak, and the holy month of Ramadan is looming, just about 6 days away. I think 6-7 days away. So, Balkon Mabake, I hope Aliyah in the TikTok program will enjoy the kunung. And I'm beginning to fall in love with TikTok Live because it is very interactive. You bring people onto the studio and they just talk, and you have a great interactive session with them. So I enjoyed the first European Line Bantaba live yesterday. The program of that ila ni mansata tola kal tendu ba ka mansata la tendu ka duwani ni abulu fanang ni program men dunda ko bi fanang dunga ko bismillahir rahmanir rahim fonda ko alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin alama mena kacha o kacha sutula jam zana fasu doje Gambia banko si na fasu doje UDP France na fasu doje alama la kairo kendol be na dimbayalu alama alay kairo sabrinda maltema alama alay jata kenda dina na banko alama alay kairo basabindi alama alay nyatan ka kendori Gambia la alama sabante frol fana alama ne malin ka farkale be damante je karla patio fana alama alay kairo bakinyi na ñaatu ngol alama alay men di ñaatu mbokay mang lana ni bu baaxa ba tay si YouTube ak Facebook online Bantaba YouTube online Bantaba da leen gërëm bu baaxa ba di ñaanalante rek yàlla suñu borom defal ñu jàmma bu rëy defal suñu parti bi yàlla suñu njiiti yàgga suñu kanam yàlla suñu borom sutural ñu nak suñu jobooti may ñu wér gu yaram yàlla jàmm bi yàgga suñu dëkka waaw most importantly yàlla ñu am change boo xam ne dina nekk meaningful one in 2026 so that we can be involved in other things and stop wax bu bari bi once we have a responsible leadership and the country is moving I think Gambians yi dinañu wàññi suñu political commentaries yi ñun yëpp ñu jublu focus pour dimbali Gambia. But as long as we are in this predicament, whether ñun la wala ñeneen ñi Gambians will continue to talk, to advocate for a better government and a better administration. That's all what we want. It's not personal. It's about the country that we all share. And we all have right to speak our opinion. ñeneen ñi mën nañoo gis ne UDP ñun dañ bari wax UDP everyday ngeen wax ñooñu tamit seen right la ñeneen ñi mën nañoo gis ne UDP is not their cup of tea ñoom itam seen right la démocratie moo mel noonu nit ku nekk nga wax sa xelaat te kenn warut a tere kenn pour nga wax sa xelaat every doomi aadama am na liberty war na am liberty pour bu wax xelaatam whether right or wrong, and that is sacrosanct. That is really cardinal principle of democracy. Mbal kontona baki Carl be bismillah bantaba. Kono nga lot of feedback so dolba fala ko nyanta na TikTok increase lali not more than once a week. Today I checked the stream that to see whether I'll be able to stream live on TikTok here. I think it's possible, but you have to go through a lot of steps. So hopefully one day, if we are able to do that, we will just be streaming on all networks at the same time. But for now, we'll just stay put with this arrangement. Dimas program, then inshallah, except if I'm on holiday, while I'm at Turkey, and I'm on take a break, then kon ku Turkey nak du mun a am jot pour muy dem live ci Dimas. So foog naa madame Conte Sakho sax xam na loolu. mooy daalin fax Awa Conte Sakho nag man complain am nag dinaa ko jox Sweden because moom every day ak Gambia lu internet share mu login ci YouTube déema sax mu ngi TikTok so foog naa allowance bi dañ ko war a wàññi man nag I'm going to campaign for the allowance to be reduced because times are hard Europe sa neexut ñun Europe sax fii dafa métti so cuts so even allowance remittance yi sax dañ ko war a wàññi bu baax a baax yo ngala tentu bake fanam nsafo alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin na dua United Democratic Party kunum fanam nga tandi dunia la ko we are really the party we call ourselves. We are a democratic party. Diamo siata chow siata, but at the end of the day, United Democratic Party, we always arise above the fray. Kunung alialo neko bembaketa UDP la manjay biro election fulaketa ji second vice president na women's wing tala nogo njay la palaso aning campaign manager. Coming every election, Hanata will be particularly for Linyo Saboketa Kukurek. Ha diamo kasiala surtout kawoyol wala diamo kasi siale. So, but at the end of the day, democracy prevailed yesterday. And I want to congratulate Alaji Usain Odabo on his executive and the members of the electoral body and all the candidates. Malayalam, they demonstrated maturity and accepted the verdict of the delegates because you're not democracy. So I'm going to play some of the sound bites here, courtesy of Kamaraba Official, the Kamaraba Tentolabake. And on Behakili Buran Rokelako, UDP Online Bantaba, we are trying to still, we will have to do streamings from Gambia, but we are trying to get somebody right now because only right now Kamaraba like a streaming game. We want to thank him. And I think the Gambians in the diaspora should support him. He didn't ask me to say this, but I think we should all support him in his internet. Because internet odaja the Gambia bakele. So expensive. And Kamaraba is doing a fantastic job. We have a lot of UDP networks, but saying Jama Teleka streaming. All these networks used to broadcast live from Gambia. But Ndolo bring falling to look at that Dolka streaming, some people have got issues and they have problems with their telephones, and then temporarily I stopped because I said, okay, Kamarba is there, but I think we have to resume showing live streaming from Gambia, the event will be killer. And today there was another program, Mole Jawanta UDP, former NRP member party, I think party is it, I think is it Jallo? I think I need to check his name. He's joined UDP today at the ceremony, party leader office. Kamaraba left on the stream. So Kamaraba is doing an amazing job for United Democratic Party. And Nimukule de Mealongo, Party Jallo, former NRP, PRO, Party Jallo, will joined United Democratic Party. Well, Mobi welcome la UDP, coming party leader for Nyame. It's for every Gambian. So, Memode Tendula, not causing any embarrassment. Yana ba jallo lo broda lo goti na cause membe na cause na mbarin ne membe Sweden na bala ala broda lo pate jalloti ito lemu jallo leti. So we welcome Mr. Jallo. One Jallo out and one and the other Jallo is in. So that there you go. Political Gambian politics. So kamara ba nga tento ba nga jay. Ame do ku ken lolla. Anu ko ma telephone ni program o stream. Ka tanni mo la membe ke na benna bare mo so konton na. Janaba Mas, New York, be konton na back in Sali. Bal be konton na meni dimbal be konton na fana mu comme fatien sabali be nyamen. Afana mu UDP la bari ma baleti. Na musol la karola. Batendo la back in ba jayla. So Sislako, everybody's my cousin. No. Not everybody's my cousin. But mbari ningolo woti. Mbari ningolo woti. Ate munna niece lati. No. Jana bajalo mbari ningoti. So again, mewo audio play la janne. And I want to congratulate Karafo Sonko on his victory as the campaign manager of UDP. And I want to also thank Allah Animelota, contestant Pamani. He also tried, and he's within his remit. Momo Nyanto Sotoledimu UDP Kodika Palaso Yini. As long as, because at the end of the day, Palazzo Banki Mokilin Tati. And this is democracy, and it shows the level of democracy, internal democracy in the United Democratic Party. So, Nana Musola Carola Fanang. I have to check my phone now because Nalnako Binta Ture won from Bosumbala. Atibada Bosumbala. But our fellow contestants all be all fanang tentola be jaila. Bao Palaso Ying Konong definitely adiamo that alafra siala no damani formal kono WhatsApp Republic because of Senabo Jove ate katekesum woni woro soto. The vice president of Women's Wing Palazzo di Tala no Gonjala Palazzo la Mane Manico Frogline. And the Bafocam vice president Women's Wing. And in Bene Marong, where 37 votes soto. Karte Tansabani Worola, Binta Tue, Atele Winter, Karte Kisakalulu. Congratulations to her. But also want to thank Senabu and Bene and Nebila Diamo Mwede and they demonstrated maturity. None other campaign manager la position, Pamani got 40 votes and Karafosongo got 73 votes. So I think this is quite exemplary and it's quite good. But Karafa, the reason I want to really thank him personally, this was a man who was our campaign manager. And then in Janjambure, he agreed not to go into election with the former campaign manager. Now, I don't want to explain what happened. We all know what happened. The hope we had got dashed away. Now Karafa has got the position. The reason why I want to talk about this, and I would definitely talk about this, because Menketa Gole for the program. Karafa could have easily joined NPP. And only Modolo they would have. And even before Nimolian program on Lama, go into the archives of Bantaba. There was a day I came here and I said, Karafa has 100% loyalty for United Democratic Party. I said it here. This is about 1 month or 2 months ago. In fact, that time, I didn't even know election of Bekalani Jumalabita. I said it here. Because knowing the polarization of our politics today, adama boro na political polarized nyame. Benet atata janyambure kai ko palaso bola kare. Then Nimodolom, they would have used that to jump ship. But he stayed put. And he earned my respect from them. Irrespective of whatever. I judge people based on their behavior. That's what I have seen. What is inside, I don't know. Because anybody can say whatever. But he stayed put. And Bianin Joe Kamarala interview, you heard him say, Adam Aboroya offer Palasola for chief of staff. And he lied in charm. He turned that down. How many Gambians would do that? Moman timma, ntolo kana jam moman timma. Mote bulo wulu la koy timma tale. We all have bots. But bitilo, molbe politiko modol sako funding ke olbe politiko use kan nyamin kake calling in around. He would have gone. 2021 election mafong tatar laji. But 2021 nada, afterwards, in Sunya election auto, he stayed put. At the Congress auto, Moldi Amtai, Akata Diamoti. It was not an easy decision, but he stayed put. How many people would have refused that sort of inducement? Kavoko, how about ye palace on television? And you know, Gambians, there is one thing with us, with positions. Nkafo Jane, Palazzo means a lot to us. We have to say these things. There are people who don't care about positions. They are doing it for love for country. People like Fashion Sabali, people like Jennifer Marsh, they are doing this for love for country. I know that. They are not looking for any position. They just want to have a better Gambia. And there are many people like them. Nketo Lemuvlo use as an example. But at the end of the day, democracy prevails. And it's very important that we unite, we rally behind Alaji Ousainou Darboe, who is our leader today. And he's the Secretary General of the party leader. Let's all rally behind him. There is one UDP. In fact, when I hear people talking about this, Karibeja, I laugh. For me, no one can draw me. I'm a very independent person. I've always been independent. If you are doing something good, I will cherish it and I will praise you. I believe in the doctrine of meritocracy. I don't believe in personality politics. You have to earn it for your deserve. You can say whatever about him, but you cannot question his loyalty to United Democratic Party. And all these candidates, Ibemu UDP quality. But at the end of the day, more preferred candidates will win because that's democracy. If people don't want Sekou Sedili to be in this position, I cannot force myself to be there. That is the beauty of democracy. So now, and I want to thank UDP Nkolu, all of us demonstrated the highest degree of maturity. And I don't see any brouhaha in any forum after the results got declared. Thanks to the contestants, because they accepted. And they even said they would work with Melvin Tai. Bele Avo. Nirara Musola Carola. Ibeko in Binta Bedu Kokalale. Pamane Fana Yafogo. Abe Karafa. support lale and aba make sure yama wodi funding ke wol fana that was alast atofana the amo better so democracy so alem being rally behind UDP we have a big task ahead of us doko memem ko nama iside and let's not be complacent. Yes, Adama Barrow is doing the campaign for us. Banko tinyatale. Economy man betea. Molo batari. Feriol bebe pandri. Kuram man soto. Funding man doko soto. But nyanda kukri remembala. Ning incumbent lekata election in Africa. And the incumbent ila tapale yaka wara. Ila sunyaro ka wara. Fere sa keno kakaro sunye bagalale. And tolmo advantage soto. In fact, manke advantage. Because sunyaro mo manyana jela ko advantage ladi. Ban memen tolmo soto na side. Sefolu, alkalolu, immigration, melka kaitol deda. Ibeka jarate la wawlela. Wala na nko do wala bembula ma easy. Wala na it took us 22 years pour ya jame bondi. Not that Gambia no le ya jame kanole. Because I incumbents la use. Wo carte kese wuli keme sabo membe IEC wala ka ya jame ganyendi. Wala na bari man sa talla lafta ka tandala ko ntelo marioti. Ntele ngi da. Ntele marta ñu dunia tonko nanola. Ya jame bewta. Ako saying counting on the spot. But counting on the spot that mama ya jame bondiji. Bankudin kendo le ya jame bondiji. Meli a sacrifice. They made ultimate sacrifice. The likes of Tumani Jallo. Alamani mani kuforkalai. But be moja like a Tumani Jallo tofo. Only few of us. Tumani Jallo. Ya jame wala kata ya la latest casualty. Jungle le memfa. During the impasse. Because wale tata ya la political bureau jani. Yo kate kese wuli keme sobo jani. No one te ya jame be win nalenu in 2016. Well, after the election, Yayako, where are those 300,000 votes? And those 300,000 votes, Barrow only used in 2021. Aganyeda. Barrow 400,000 sort of. This is my opinion. That's the opinion of my unity. More than the convinced Lanoko Barrow win the 2021. I don't care what they say. But evidence yatandile ko Barrow win, even after Barrow inauguration of Barrow stadium wale fongonata molu vindicate kamola ko validate ni because ite carte kese wuli kemenani sotola comme wolo ni docteur manela diamola jam e camera samole keda Gambia blabe be dairy selaw stadium o man stadium of fandino ye president say invite stadium o fano but 2017 believe Barrow calendar mo lon ko stadium o I only win election on ya win mo la contano la katani election o win. Thank you so much, Janaba Jallo. Election was rigged. But that is history. Now we have to try Nana Banco redeem in 2026. May you dip in call Daniel Alanga Kilinti. Alanga Kilinti. Alanga Kilinti. It's together we can deliver. Together we intol Gambia be jekere UDP labi. So ñina ko jahalo warata. So nintolu dammalu manke kilingoti. Avec ko kolya de la. Parti leader diamo menke kulum manja biro ba play la janna malal ya moyle. And we should all listen to that. It is very important. Ntolu la jawolu wala kan damal kungol takindi ñola. Imagine me programme jibele NPP ko dole nata jang. A Kampala NPP ngolom alla comment ay menji ali agenda la comment karanna because ndeko mbe karafala loyalty mi wala fo la takata komando fo kan damal kungol takindi ñola. Ntolu UDP ngol mañana sonna ñina la. Nkung ko kare ko teng They say who said I don't fall for it. I judge people on the basis of evidence. Because ndol Gambian olu nterere kula ntese tara siri njang moe mo kola ko sehu dile sedili ko teg wata ndamandung nsimmandung ya kamolanna. Belinda joined the UDP. I remember a contacted Barrow Youth Movement. Yeah, for jam online radio to. Because say who said Elisa is on his way to Barrow Youth Movement. Mol men ko we mantelong. They don't know me. Then you dunia na fulo bukan samba. Nara lunta yalla dunia kono. Mo hadomeri ngolo dunia na fulo ko le samba. A jarete na fulo jarete ko bella. Hadamali nyanta kay wasa. Wala na kono aka fale. Daboro se die nyaaw kono ya domu aka fale. Ibuka tambino. Ise hame nyaaw domoro ni kono fata rek afon ibulo fon ka fo ne kono fata de dañu wara doylu bari ala yala kuul kele palaso ñim fela mu rek karafa bulu karafa fanam be yamaro men dilala wolom ni mole ngalon ko a experience de politico kole bari atelo na campaign manager tibi atele nyanta simfal tala ka UDP la ka front runner for UDP na campaign. And that is a womu doku kolembaleti bingani Jo Kamara la interview moyle akate manke social media passinti akate believes in kata kake foot soldier tonya mol man killing but saying social media fanang jamanol falintale saying social media political for social media advocate and defo be karafa sambala nan janne ba interview la janne na be diam la na bantaba ko mbani ni kala atela strategy sol for strategy sol member of the kunum abe continue la for he is going to be more innovative finding new idea lemina mbani ni kala wol nkole ko nkale ko wote tala bantaba because ngani jola interview mo anu defa nga Jo Kamara call le bi bringa audio ni moy nga tentu bake afana benna media team keke ne bale ma fananti nae ngunul moy rek aka call ke le bring ko keta sane men terrain eko NPP la mo jelle bota UDP la mo jelle bondi ay UDP call ko la interview he's doing a fantastic job. They say who said I believe in what people are doing. Ibe doku kenola be praise la bandabale. Yin doko mo kilinta kelano. De kilinta kelano bamba mas kilinta kelano. Tunko ti kilinta kelano. So Joe Kafutanma afanang akamol interview to WhatsApp and we should encourage him. Abe menke kan doku kendolo. Wo beka UDP sembentu ya. Alinga nyo support. Ninga moje me alon kabe doku kendo ke alinga encourage. Bari tol jama muna kana problem odi. Nin do kanyem fo iko kari fanan tobe funtilale. No. Womo foolishness lady. Ye toje to nanata naturally organic wala betera to buka force ana manke to da mati fengo fe ya force rek du de safniti na ñew to an organic way ado ni be to so la fana ke ku kendoti go ya jame to so le bara to bota monela ku kurum hani dunia kon ni ya jame moneka fo o former dictator wala ka internet woti bari bi majal faction sabali a to bota monela ka lo gambe musole ngama bobe nyanta kontan na nyinala ni ko he faction wallahi faction akakata gambe musole ne ala diamo ka dianye mo be nyanta kamera ni to ba faction ma to forcé a to natale by itself. So alnga nyumuta mbete kala no kunkelin ko hani at family level at family ta ñu dunia kono iko family be kam mentally e bekla family ol fay ka dol de karnin karla kuletata karnin karla kuletata. Well, it's in every family. That's from creation. Political party of Fononkono, made la quality dialogue, but we should be able to work together. We don't have to like one another, but we should be able to work together. You don't have to like Sehu Sedele, but you should be able to work with me when it comes to the work. But I'm not asking for you to like me because it's not a must that you should like me, but you should be able to work with me professionally. That's what will move the country. Until unfortunately in Africa, we take things out of context. We're on a problem with it. We have a big task to do. We have to do our civic education. No mind, no mentality sort of kafubaki. That country, we have a long way to go. Yes, we have to be realistic. Wo banko ka faling ate dialo. Alin kanam fongol nene. Wo banko ka faling ate dialo de. Because mindset ol le nyanta falin. Fonga na mindset ol falin. Daji ko akumaya tabakere. Daji ko it has bearing on the banko la tanya. Karte fayo mangene ne majiti. Pour mo fula nyo saba palasola. Binde sa no le ni jena ba masi nyo saba palasola. She's my lovely sister. But nasi nyo saba no palasola le. Ni jena ba we intanga congratulate o jena ba alin fatien sabali se lo no le ye lo palasola diaspora mule karte o fay. That's normal. There's nothing wrong with that. Moneketa this unnecessary animosity. Just election. Ole manyana kela. Well, yesterday, party leaders showed leadership. Bring election about according candidates all bina ye diamu karefailali, and that happened because through their words, now they have said something. They accepted the result. Well, it is very, very important. So, ning candidates all manta wala diamu play la jam. The party leader damala diamu play la, and then after we crack on. Ngalongo mojamabe kibaro batikam nyanta memfol about Havana, but I'm going to put that on hold no defalale until later because I'm trying to put all the pieces together. Ninga iva kibar senemo so remember the Gambia nzina malafika information odiala on piecemeal basis. In piecemeal basis manya na okela. So kulbe nyamen fonga try na kulu alimbadunga mola reply. So party leader diam tale, but before party leader diam, let's listen to this, the Electoral Commissioner.
Process and how transparent it is. Now we will proceed and that is also announced. We will start with the second vice president, women wing. Aja Seinabu Juf, 26 votes. Aja Seinabu Juf, 26 votes. 26. Kadeka se mwa, ani kadeka se woro. The second candidate, Bini Marong, 37 votes. 3-7. Kadeka se Kansaba, Kadeka se Worola, 37 votes. We hereby declare. Okay, sorry. Binta Ture, 50 votes, 5-0. We hereby declare Binta Ture the winner for the women's wing. Congratulations. We now move on to the campaign manager. Pamane, 40 votes, 40 votes. Kadege Nani. Karava Sonko, 73 votes.
Inshallah dinañ ci taxaw ak moom jàppale ko ñu liggéey parti bi mu jëm kanam jërëjëf.
UDP internal democracy soto la min lota min ma soto be kumandla be simbulo di nyola na UDP je na pankoje ntade na parti ni min United Democratic Party my loyalty for the party suited party leader is very key bali man ko tamit fo bala fa be lo bala mo mi loya usulu mu kanda dabalo ala julobe gambia be ntela nyolo mbake anda kete moti mianko island no sokonta in 2001 akete moti mialanko wato North Bank region anata kere dumbulo kono aponye kachang aponye ko lamin damundiba nyol kanana ni nata left up pro ye North Bank ta iniato adi dembo by force woto wala no adi trust me I could still remember it kapin be doyari woto mbafula ko ndema doyalati ndemo UDP lati negata jengela fanan wiya maro ngam mi soto ngala family be mu UDP lati anu demman jamfalo na balwo kono mumbinte mo da malati anu limmantara nyomito mbiga trawoto mbiga nyamfala soto woto mbele man yaay dina United Democratic Party la ko ma fe man campaign manager ni soto kunu bari te karanta honorable Lamin Dambundi bala ko almane mani gafar kelay bilin amu campaign manager intele muketa la number 1 sankoti anu mi gadu kote intele kala itinerary de la nate intele fan kala kamijo samba jana woto bi atete jang ana nyongolo dolbe la hidoni anila na toni nimuka loya usiro dabo al UDP Samba State House mbe wala hidoni na wala toni mbole ki kam furta UDP alula usiro Samba State House wassalam ala baraka Pamane
Assalamu alaikum malfali mumebe mulnata nyingo kesu noto malbe kilikili konto na kaltento kalijei nyimun keta jantin waya itanile ko United Democratic Party mu party mu yalonko Democratic Party nga komando munake dan kuwalla and lafta popular emphasize la jam Karafa Sonko is a brother and mole mu yalonko ngara for me, there is no loser, there is no winner. It remains in the United Democratic Party, and the winner always remains in the United Democratic Party. Funding the political economy. I just want to give a piece of advice. Alingan na nyatong kolnge hormange bunya. Aling kana molutambindi nke kotojas. Alinga nyimpatie kanta paske mo jamale ni etuta nyimpatie la kuoto alinga nyimpatie kanta paske mo jama ya wale solo nyimpatie la kuoto ninko mbebulana na fulo noma mbekule kila mo yalo ko manya nakaki ka position ota is a huge responsibility gambia dimo la responsibility ya wale ta United Democratic Party la responsibility ya wale ta what fulfillment of that responsibility itanyanta wo wajibu le itakungoka mbo fala funding kele muli yalon ko braso be meten to kala ne jeyro na nyaton kol mul yalan koy be siri jan nyaton kaya ko do alaji Usenu Dabo ani mul yalan koy be mu alfatijan bari tentula mbari jayila ntenak ma fo ko be jikila tela am no going to do that ntel lungo min nambe kelo kala ni yam boring fo isi dal sisoka ni wuta e ko di don kam mini la ko de ndeka kelo fe wala nya oto Karafa don't take it lightly and any other person ningaji ko almantara do ko ke ka alba anyanda kala nyaminna we will come after your positions again and mbelo wodo and betala lolu wodo fo jene ala be mon kala meten duro kala bet wala United Democratic Party di mum be and United Democratic Party and United Democratic Party la alfalu ko ala si so kairola ay so kambengola ay so la nyato tala foti mbakota 2026 inshallah la baraka.
Okay, mbaɗo malɓe maka yuri fen lan banta bala aliya diam kendol moy Karafa diamata bene diamta bina maron mambinta tour ta play selected number of candidates nga Karafal moy nga pamani moy be diam kendol ke and I hope Nyindiamol will be actualized and put into practice because that's more important. So be diam kendol in a good way, in good spirit, and then that is really why the supporters actually there's a lot of calmness, and this is UDP Manya saying let's listen to the party leader. I think he's the one who spoke next.
The other item on the mensoto or any other business, but time of the ghetto is after 10, 10:15. For the meeting in Yandale, close and please. Allah meeting please. Alala siranta not ale fundi banda. Melbourne loading. Alala siranta not ale fundi banda, please. Can I meet in Canadisto? Melbourne loading. And I don't kane katramfe. Thank you very much. Again, Metentro dealer, at least from the way from the reports. Salum Suare, Naron Kaboko, Atelier, Joroke. Fidala Membijanto, Mayala salary for 1 whole year, saying Salum Suare, Naron Katele salary Joe, na Fitarla Lani Biroto for a whole year, Bajan Lambajaila. And of course, another member of the Central Committee, Mbofanantir Lakajai, 10 days ago, Layus Fajallo, Nalam Kafa Banjul Bureau, another, Amandi Amunde Banak, I Kaitota, I had in a Satrila, Kaito nominated receipt. A receipt for the sum of $400,000 for Nabiro Banjul Bureau, La Bluas Jolo. Rahim Ali Klomia Banjul, Adela Jo, Mbate Lambajala, Kavoko, this what Nina Kapatio Sambanyato. And I believe Baleta Patiokan, Kadnamo Jo, will just have to find means of paying that money.
Okay, now at this point they had a technical issue.
With a receipt for $400,000, and that $400,000 is a receipt for payment of annual rent for Banjul for the year 2020, November 2023 to November 2024. Mayor Rahim Electoral, and on behalf of the party, Batemla and Bajaila. So the main program Katamendi, apart from the reports, main program Katamendi was on the election of the two positions. After candidates will take the interest may show in United Democratic Party, the interest may eat look at the United Democratic Party. You Palasolo, a monkey Nanya Palasoti, Palasoni, no Palasolo. More Sri Lanka, Palasoni, more for the Jeto before me. Ajabita, Ture, congratulations. Go, but you are more your confidence of it. Chikitela. You're not going to Palazzo, Yadi, like Mome Alam Kabuko, it's at the Locono, you can't at the Locono. When I've been made you Bella, no Gonjadela. No Gonjaka make a patiway. No Gonjai, a new jump at a yamin, Patuela Daman. I got Kukunta Yamin, Befan and Jubela Wanyale, Fefana, Abakela, Fefana Bakela on and Fefe Yalon Kaboko, Ibe Alfaya, Libeniaton Kayada. Really, in Yantale, accommodating, in Yantale, yeah, the new Africa, more come on accommodate, in Yatra, the Admiral Water, along UDP, the Conservator, and you Palaso dealer. Carfasonko, the same thing. Okay, congratulate. Kafa ko ni Palaso ni Manganya Palaso di, then can you Maduru, Kata, Sibirodo, Amakoti. Palaso men kabu ko nyantale ye do gulo ko no yeta mon kam ye initiative yolta la mel yalo kabu ko man ko do ni kata jedo ye wuleta jedo sera kunda ndal kabu sera kunda bakao even west coast and banjul you don't need $500 to go to any of those places kata party activities wala jedo wala kata party yo yiru wandi jedo so what they do well Kaboko, Fefana Kala Motiba, number Duna Molkan, Kanapadio and Kayan one day. And back in Bay. Oh, UDP dominated. No more Yalo Kaboko, Jawal Kabelfo. Kaboko, Mr. Dabo is not electable. I don't find what happened in Kafo. We are really fighting against ourselves. And what never cost up. You party on you. No more Mari is electable. Can you never Kaboko, a Katwali and a Katwali soon? But I'm manking to the Kaboko, a Mari, Mankamodi, Banko Mod Lieutenant. And this is something where long couple, they are couple money. I will find one at Bata Kanye. To cap them, Kajan Yandi, Napati Okono. Kaboko, Mandiko the Daniel Janto against Mandiko. Bao Wakumolu. And people call the Kafo. And people call Kokumofo, Namofa Nabokumotale by Chancellor, Ibadan Janila. Barrow Mandi called him, near Mandi called against him at the Daniela. When you come as a Barrow Mankari, by Napati Dulu, Jalanyanta, Mokmasifal, Nebula. Najawal Kakumon Mentaka, Napati was Telada. The month of the money of Moltala, Bajan Lamolo, from Molbe, Nabudunana, from Molbe Lola, Ibako, not Malaya, the Patilla chain, what more I live like what more Albacana. There, Mavoko, love the road of Excatafola. I mean, Mavoko loved the Patilla next time. But it come here for Kwame Yadam Favoko, Binin Sini, Avena Patiotinada. Janet Hanko, the Sada, Coco Bena Patiotin, because I love I tell me I don't come to be a palazzo. I tell anyone, Carabella. Binta, I tell him was Carabella, particularly West Coast. I'll cover them in Baba House. Kumol Madam Carabella, Patia Coma, or Kumoru, Ali Kelly, Ali Faniani. Carabata campaign manager. It'll find a doko, you let Fana Duro Sia Puliata, Morbid. But to disabuse people's mind, it left a primary responsibility to promote UDP, a primary responsibility within the organizing committee, together in the campaign and organizing committee. It will move the organizing secretary into the Mala Pulubadi. So, Almata, Naitan Moila, Kavoko, really, our party, ay même fen din tella bandikamu jolamu fulamu sarafulamu bo mari ba ganyen lale adu kaidan mo la fanan ka ko nim men koy ko fenkela ko man ni kare bin no la jando wala xam ko la disane ke manyana kala plan do ni ba ka ko la misane la do la ay ka joga nyadi ba ko la mane ata ganyen wala ba ka ko bore touré wala do to genole ba ko ani yakumba jari ba jade kundan ko ni ta man ni ko la ni la sa kula ya bodo to sai so in misconception in false narratives we should all fight against it I don't tell me better ni ko ko na bi alim de na ke campaign manager ti alim de na ke campaign manager funna party mo kana si ko makabo konta man ke campaign manager ti mo kana si ko ya ko konta man ke regional chairman ti wala ta man ke amen world chairman ti party ni ala yirwa mo sabati ko kuma mi ala ka bo nasilla alga ko dia it is regrettable ala ya men sala ko ko na janto the National Organizing Committee in Appointing KMC, it was extremely bad. KMC called Al-Wuli, Al-Kabo Kokato Balajanto, and in Tato Balajanto are not organized. But I look at the Siaja Manavana also. When they are never organized. Chairman of Corlana was Sindila. Kai Kasilo Itandila. Kaidan Lakaboko, really, campaign and organizing committee, they are coming here. And what is more, KMC, Atelela Neo, Atelum the secretary of the organizing committee. Nimonyanta, Nimpapa Mutala, Nimonyanta, Talimakwela, and Yanta KMC quality, so that Alado Koya's Fundi. But in KMC, Far Chairman Lumber, Far Utility Lumber, Far Yakopi Lumber, Niman so Fundila. You tell him Alado Kodo, Wato, Alaparaso.
Okay. Kamal bala video stop also. Patele dala diamoto me albe lama ke yiti lan banta bala current affairs show Monday 4th of March 2023 is exactly 20:45 p.m. right now in the Gambia, 20:45 p.m. in the UK, 9:45 p.m. in Germany and in France and most parts of other parts of Europe. Baltimore back in Baljela. So patele dala yamaromo jela manjare nga saying I think we should all heed to the call. And obviously, remember that Kambe Momon Yon Soto, Alanga Kelindi, we be each other's cheaper, and then we can agree to disagree on issues, but that should not make us become enemies, particularly when we are all part of the same party. Okay, comment party leader coming for Jawulu. I read a comment here, and I think it's completely misleading. Somebody by the name Penda Krubali wrote that comment, but I think you are wrong. Your comment is completely false. So now I'm going to play the interview that Joe Kamara had with Karafasonko earlier today, just to clarify this, because this person wrote something that is not true. And these are the kind of things that create commotion. Malam for NPP in Colombo, I don't want to be judgmental, but I think the information is wrong. Yeah, so let's listen to this one.
As national campaign manager, because I tell you, will I don't fall Sunday. I go. Nothing I tell what I know about Kofana what I can never find. Not a president of the city president, I am going to sit. I don't think I look at Adam and you did in Labana. Adam and to offer Palasola. The guy called Alec Dabo was there. For confirming Alec Dabo Tataje. I couldn't go, I commanded Tataje, Nasi, and Nakata. I was sort of from your plan from the Milba Bloco. I have some milk in Antolia. But take a trying to president. Ian Commando Young Acontano was Tabake because we are one big family. But to be a film in a willing to we want to work for this party. Nima go ko ñu parti ko model ba fa ko sanni fla bu ka ko sanni sabadu ba fa sanni lu mala min de keri be sabatela don to lafta min nima go ko ka ñu parti yi ba jela ko ni ko sanni saba ni be sanni sabu ko ni mo do parti ko watan to parti be sili ni ko sanni mo ni sanni lu ba do ba to parti ni sili don to mala ci do ko la ni man sakunda ko wala coalition ko note so to lafta do ko kala ñu parti le ni ala da bu for adamay
so went to the party in Kono, the Jacob Adamala don't command it, a Koneko, Mutala Fali, Tenila and Shali Katangela Jam. I suppose that he's to the president, Mutala and Jam. Wow. I put about a minute, I took a solar jam, he could put in the Catalan jam with the company in the foyer. Our president was sooner to Katal.
Okay, so this Penda Krubali, you've just heard what Karafo said, and compare it to the comment that you wrote. Yaje Gambian Olu, Alen Kakari Kamola Mulla. Penda Krubali wrote this, let me read it. And it's a lie. Akobot Sehu said the last Congress after they picked Sabali and Karafa Sonko was not picked. He nearly crossed carpet to NPP. It was Lamin Cham who asked him to stay. That's a lie. Look at what Karafa is saying. Adam Abaro asked him to come and work with Lamin Cham, and he refused. Compare this statement to what you wrote. Ya Gambia politiko nyana tinya. Nkoleko, nkaeko, karle nyimfo, kare koteng. Why can't we wait for evidence? Why do we go with hearsay? Keba kotoba. Ite moye call. And even, this is what? Trust but verify. It's a la mula nyaonya. Na come for verify it. Because moment timma. Somebody can be very trustworthy, but he or she can get things wrong. Yes, I will listen. But I'll wait until I have evidence or I have now married formula koji. Concrete evidence. When you hear say wale kamul damal dundi nyola. And in jama jani betonya alona, ni temari kata reactionary person, you quickly react based on what people are saying. You can have malole sotoje. So let's continue listening.
A party and Usenu Dabo. Usenu Dabo was a foreign minister. Usenu Dabo was a foreign minister.
Kapatio Jamfa Katani, Adam Baro, and Kapatio Jamfa. Abongo to Adam Baro, exactly. Abongo, I didn't jump for the wrong a bit.
Chendeke, because he want me to come closer to him. Yeah. Also, the Mutante, but the party, and I swear you be do. It's not going to political among the class. I don't tell you can do UDP. It's not even all about Usenu Dabo doing this. You have to forget democracy in the fighting for any genuine Gambian Chusuku don't support that coup d'etat. That coup d'etat don't necessarily now the patrol. What he demanded in Anang, Alanata Kakita United Democratic Party, and another Usenu Dabo, and April party leader, Usenu Dabo. And take up from I'm very lucky. The party leader Sifa Soto. And I really understand now shooting at a sacrifice. Yeah. You come up with the one for William Usenu. That's it. Usenu many times in Kalatola. Send me with a blado. And then I was very young to listen to the National Lebanon. The youngest in the middle pocket. Senator Federal, Uncle Lopino, Baba Travel, MSL, some of them died.
Yes, sir.
We don't know where store when the K. When the goal was tough.
Yeah.
Into the jail, party in Taka Fasa. Welcome to Usenu Dabo, Usenu Dabo Fasa. We will be very close for Kawaha, Nika Fakata campaign manager. I will Usenu Dabo Jamfala, the Yemen killer. Nintendo Jamfala will not be blood out of Borolo.
Why won't you?
Okay, thank you very much. The interview in Danajele, I think the message is now clear. The media will allow rule and we have to clear the air on things. Karavani member thing is indisputable. Ning alafita ba Usenu Jamvala, the easiest route is Aita Adama because Adama is already president. Adama has access to resources. It's 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is not 3. So I'm going to drop this topic here. Analysis of yesterday, what happened in Manjai Biro. So my advice is let's work hand in glove and try to have a UDP government. That is what is important. What is important. I want to advise UDP Ngulu. UDP Nyabo Warata. UDP be Adalong Gambela Sanoti. Because UDP le Adam Barros Chino Baliandino. UDP long party de Mealongo Mansa Kunda UDP kelo latina man sakuna man do ko ke kam banko kam. UDP kelo latina Adama man hani one single state-owned enterprises established no Gambia for 7 years. Kuno ngavo na TikTok program otole. PPP government. Ye parastatal jail established Gambia. Social Security and Housing Finance Corporation. Central Bank Itolea Law. NAWEC. GAMTEL. Gambia Civil Aviation Authority. GCAA. List goes on and on. Gambia Port Authority. Gambia Ferry Services. Nana de yaja melokoto. I Gipsa law. I Gaipa law, sorry. Alright? I Gam Petroleum law. Gamcel, not a yaja mela time ole. At least yaja make parastatal law. NPP, yaja me, nga NPP ngolo nyiringa. Ye, a state-owned enterprise killing. Adama Baroko Melo Brasida, Sanji Worola, NPP. But in parastatal law, you know, government la company banko dingol la asset solo menka banko dingol employ bi adama be wala systematically abe faka ngake bade through CDK our finance minister because nigan na national asset solo ta ike mute ke taile ike di private even to la national asset solo a barako man company lono adama baro barako man company lo kabara sida zaje wala because of adama baro is so preoccupied ka UDP kele every day adama wulita même mo bonne la UDP la executive ñaadite même mo bonne la UDP na this is what Adama is so preoccupied instead of Adama see me banko me doko create la no ñam non me fere wala problème o solve no ñaadi nga fere kutol sam wala nga bridge ke Banjul Bara bridge wala nga foot fere ko non me doko kala no ñaadi pour OIC eta Yaya Jammeh University of Gambia Law and GRTS thank you Dawda Barrow so Yaya Jammeh na la kumbe as GRTS law le at University of Gambia law. But Adama imuneke kabra sida. Ima mune kuma labi ko Adama admit. Yaje wala na ninka mo mole ka fo Adama ko duko ke. Ngam la tolo kumul fo man correct. Wara fenne rontal. Nin bibi la mo ka fo Adama. Ite man banko kanu. Ma for momo personal issues with UDP because ni personal issues with UDP that's personal. Don't be banko la ko le fo gam. Adama man to duko la. Hani company killing barako Adama barako malo because of Adama be UDP like keleka because nyabo be UDP like koto. But in tolu UDP nkolu we have to safeguard our unity. PPP, let's go down the memory lane. Mune PPP tinya internal squabbles, internal wranglings. Wole PPP tinya. Ali molu nyininka. Wodo mon dol mo dindi ngolati. But there were issues like Bibi Dabola faction. Sehu Sabali la faction, Tala Oje Jalo Wolfani la faction, and they had all this going on internal in PPP. What did that lead to? It led to the 1994 coup. Sadawda Kairaba Jawara, Namara 1991, he made a proclamation. He will resign. Ako what was it that he did? He wanted to step aside. Dolfe Dolka Nyoe Bankoto. Gambia Jawaran town. Ye old man on yenta. Yeah, you know, ya falekulu tentu. Ya thinking no, Baba Jawara. Nita tatentul bekela no nyadine. Sadauda was a great man. Sadauda was a great leader. But Sadauda was not indispensable. No one is indispensable. Nobody. I am not indispensable. You are not indispensable. Alhaji Useno Dabo is not. Nobody is indispensable. Alhaji Amadou Sane is not. Uncle Larry is not. Dr. Mani is not. No human being is indispensable. Because Hadamadingo, if you are not there, somebody will do it. And that's why I for successors, continuity. But you must do this because muneketa succession plan that was one of the biggest mistakes of PPP. Look at Senegal. They had a smooth transition. From Senghor, he handed over to Abdou Diouf. Niajibe Senegal, Hanisa and Kudita Mankeji. Namange Macky Sall ni kalanta yari say. Senegal had a democracy very stable because Ning bring Senghor Bataji I successfully grew. Abdou Diouf took over. Abdou Diouf lost elections to Ablaye Wade. Ablaye Wade lost elections to Macky Sall. But in total, if Sadada had gone in 1991 hard, I'm using the word hard, and handed over power to somebody like Bibi Dabo would have made a great president. And personally, PPP level hierarchy, I thought he was the right person to take over from Jawara PPP level hierarchy. And that's my conviction, because he was an excellent finance minister. He was quite a vice president. He was a good ambassador. So and he had experience. But Maleketa, Molbi Wolfone Jawara, Idamalbe Kelola in EPPP, Idamalbe Nyo Kelela, and I be monkey fentifonium palasolo, Gambianolo, Ducare Mbale Dani, Lankanyum for Jane Palaso, Alanga Domang. Mo killing a president at a time. Mo killing a party leader at a time. Mo killing a mayor at a time. Mo Fulata Kelamo. Walatina Falindiro Kake. Today, Yankoba Dabo is the chairman of West Coast, but at some point he's going to give way. However, he is loved by the people of West Coast. He will give way to somebody else. Ofonena Yankoba Doko continent. Inaga Bangul Samba. Talib Bensouda is doing a fantastic job in KMC. At some point, he's going to step aside. The same thing with Rohi, the same thing with London Bisane. So, whatever kela kulinake, bari alenga adomang. Alenga domang. Let us not nying sanonga men sort of thing. PPP was very powerful, very much adored and loved by the people. But muneneke idamala nyo kelo ibe nyo kelele be nyo singo kolobosla. Ha Sadara lafta alamane manika for alafta power dila se husaban alafta dila bibi dabol lafta idamal be nyo kelele. There were so many camps in PPP. Well, it's sickening. Ninga moyi. The NPP model and call them diaspora. Ndamari tofola jamba is a private conversation. And Amari Malaf UDP lade. So said your ban kam ganeka. Gako ban camp. Gaban bokoma kam man UDP laneka. UDP, I don't believe in camps. Why nini Namari cut. You know what? UDP has a constitution. UDP has a process. That process will be followed. Ni UDP and Momota as the flag bearer. Nalia Jibe, Ulana Bantaba, we don't campaign for nobody. Ninkiaman Sipokera Jane. And another say who said Lijala Facebook, I endorse this particular candidate. Ninga Yana UDP called Dola from Tajahale. So even media, you should try to be neutral. All right? I don't come to the platform, I'm going to carry the endorse because we know what we have a platform. We don't want to interfere with the process. Let's allow the institution, the structures to do their work. Ni UDP, bri UDP Youngs Dawota. Kwatelebekala in Bureau de West Coast. That's the time Bantava started campaigning for Youngs. But Bribe Tano, Youngs Dabo, about a UK journey. Youngs used to be our advisor. Nimbe bias, probably I'll be on Young's side. But Ndema interfere, because Melbeba Ninikanu, Nibea Fengos, like Wasajane, and all these people, Dobije from Mumbai, Ngolti, na cousin, Mr. Dabo, one of the main victims of Triya Jatna. He's my not relative long. But I refuse to interfere in the process. I wish all of them good luck, but bring particular selection committee called Young's Letter, that's the time Bantaba started doing advocacy. Ndolko again, Ndolko Abalanim party announced to carry on a candidate. Then the UDP more UDP more endorse. If Alaji Usain Dabo is going to be our flag bearer, we're going to campaign for Alaji Usain Dabo. And nobody's going to stop that. And that's what we did in 2021. But we have to get out of this. Let's focus on Ndola Diamonyanta Warla Moneti. bi ka barota ka barola negative so ka baro expose ka barola corruption fo barola ni tribalism. That's what I am more preoccupied with. The institution will decide for us. There is a process that has to be followed. But what is all this noise? Ha karibe tenne karibe sek ni nazale karibe ko ben parti de men fu ni na njawulu meli yalon ko e malla fi patiola yalo tala wala ka ni rumo mongi stand da mal tema by the time to ngalon da male tra nyu sosola da male fenge, and this is what led to the downfall of PPP, because they had so many camps inside PPP. So me yamaro le kala jam alingo focus wala na nitina ta banta ba jam I'm more preoccupied with barola cool day in day out nte buka fen lijante pour ka barola kulul bondi fi be baro tenkerenma. That's what I'm preoccupied with. That's why I invested all this time in the Havana scandal. That's what I believe in, because we have a country to redeem Siri Dabo. We have a country to salvage. All right, Aling focus. Alaju Senodabo is the party leader today. We should all rally behind him. He is the leader of the party. Ajaratu Yamsek is the number 2. Ajaratu Yamunda Gayabo is the national president. We have leaders. Nanata Diaspora Jang, Mbot Sherikan is the chairman. I believe in Mule Palazzo respect. Palazzo Mufla Tarlamuji. For Mukilene Taraji. You can disagree with your leader. I mean, Minko, Nila leader, no. And I'm so inside UDP executive, people will disagree with party leader opposition. I mean, go party leader for it. No. You have to think for yourself. But nanata alonko karilo na alfati. Na nyaton koti. But molmeli alonko imala fi UDP la nyaton tala. They enjoy having this conversation because il afta munela pour kan damal kangolu sele nyokang. Ibe call ebe provoke la telephone auto. Ha ite be jumala la camp. Ni e call ya ko mantra camp to tebe UDP le. There is no camp. I don't believe in any UDP online bantaba. We don't belong to any camp. Let me make it clear. We are for United Democratic Party. Ni momo ko ibo sambala nanjang is not going to work. Take it somewhere else. We are part of UDP, and that's it. The individual join the UDP, mafo make camp, don't come to United Democratic Party. So let's alinga new fenke nga yamaroke. So what you want alinga cool ta nga domang focus. We are winning. Baro is even doing our advocacy for us. Nying clear the roads. Ibe mola dulal boy kam. Ibe mola business road tinyaka. For the moment alongo ite kungo kaputale barobi na la vera structure boy livelihood kasoro damen ite da katroko e baroko 2026 wodo ngame ite mari hasidi yala be sondo mako baroy na ila dula boy amon dula do diga ite katroko e barobe muneke kam kodo waso da mala yusno dole ben text kan say who said you should talk about Havana. I'm talking about something very important. You are telling me that I should talk about Havana. Havana and Tafola B. I'm going to talk about today. Because the delegation of all say be Gedale. I'm trailing them for the Gedale. And on lot of clarification of Kalajan. Neither several online they go Fabu resign, the Fabu ma resign. That's not true. That's fake news. so I'm not resign. So just people go around and then they put something online. He hasn't resigned. What is here? What is happening? There is an altercation. Problem in Jeddah. All right. Just like problem in Havana. Problem Ning Mamudu Tangara Mumudoti. Wolunga mele pa mudu wa fala Afrika mudu. Nde saying denga stop like Africa will resign. Mugamino buka resign. Ni Mamudu Tangara mudu di Mamudu Tangara nyana resign nale. Mamudu Tangara la diplomatic mission will be scandals upon scandal, and he's still there. No brother will never resign. because na broda kadu ñu pleno la kata ka kosol dum ka aftanol dum abe jagar la ni adama baro bita programme bita meeting wala no broda don't want to stop him. He doesn't want that to end, and that will not easy. But clearly Tala Badara Jufi Mambolom, Gambia doesn't even have a foreign policy. Ndena mana diplomatic mission you mean chaotic, mean disorganized, very unproductive. Mena general conversation also about these people. All right? Media wala Gambia civil servant wala kukele. Me yamari kelina Gambia civil servant wala. Nalon ko is customary. Nal tamata altara bankol benkan. Yal treat sometimes simango di alla maja sanang inembara bob ture la mo maja Facebook lom sometimes notification obuko soto ndafa nga kakena la membe kirin sa mboka la notification soto. I have to go and check whether they are live. I think it's Facebook. Yeah, sometimes you got notification soto. So mbaremba civil servant ol dal la kukelina Gambia civil servant ol albelom du mbali amar la kukelina alal hakilo to baki hadama dimo hakoto Gambia civil servant ol jama babiji ni tamata padiyam mo ko poso la ko budum they want to rely on their host ngali amoy Vincent na dia motole Vincent hanin top diplomats ni futata Abuja warang yata Fatoumata Jahumba Cissé la Pretoria Fatoumata Jahumba Cissé la be konton tabila Assemblée ita la padiyam mo kata poso la ko na drum. The only time we will pay more use la 2 or 3 days, we go ngara shopping na nga fensa dini wole, nga fensa na sasa boroe. No, Gambia is very interesting. So, what is the purpose of the padiyam? Ela mojo, ela domoro be ole kono, ela transportation be ole kono. Alright? Bari nal tata diplomatic mission ola. Alkanyin diplomat solo alka rely wolle kan ali Vincent na lesoro jele Vincent ko to la salary from salary e ko wo diplomato ye blodo na so sign certi jana idara fana data nyapin kan ko yata refund. And this is not only in Cuba, it happens in most of the diplomatic civil servant ni tamata butung yela padiyamol mabo, then they want to rely on the host. Ade Gambia je Yimbango fonzo na diamo fonsi ala buka be fono Gambia no ni wala boss nata ni Gambia la boss nata Gambia no buka hanya la boss la ndala Yimbango ndema la mbuto ntolo ni ragler ila boss karla boss ti way from vote you want to nim boss nata ka dogo pour ka please ni hey suma permanent secretary monyo suma minister monyo oh jabari minister sa musi town bi ni ambassador mantra ni Gambia ni ambassador mantra duko la namaka punta yati yes ibelo pu yes sundu ture wala ni embassy de London jam Ibrahima Silla na broda na anata ka stay sundu ture le wara mala system do but Ibrahima Silla ka jo patie molla muna ne Ibrahima Silla bita sundu ya Ibrahima Silla se si sundu ya ala padio mo mab so suntu be jagar la be konton tabere ila nyim embassy staff be beta ha nko minister ngara konton sa minister le what the heck minister ya jo 300 or 400 and something pounds per day abala poso kono minister can go to a restaurant mam barangalo le ko is cultural bunyalo one day minister na ya invite simangola was normal bari ni na janibe bola jang ibelom tout et c'est stay ibe tala embassy le be jagar la be cool clé be ta shopping be tabiro clé be fengol be what the heck alta do mon na bang and atul manu ko fo nyimu hakkoleti ito dum mo kasida ite ati na wita dum la salary to anu ni hakili fongo bi je fongo alka tabiro ka alka shopping ka alka samba wala suko alka tabiro ke ni musa understand ñim banko pour ka legre is a big problem e jikira menna wala ke fadi fongo bari baro man sa kundalom bara alka na koronto we have a program on these people. Ningana information be gather from Gambia. Anu nyim permanent secretary olu and nyim government civil servant olu. They all have super kanja mouths. Most of them. Kulote nyunu buru. Nyunu ni date tadela sasa borolia kuma info kuma kanamfo. Amanke beating up. Some of them are very professional. But most of them. All right. So we will get the information. Alingana koronto. We'll get the information. Modol fara be government le. Wol fara hajo be bari na pour ka information ta ñu bu ka din tolla. Ano hanal se ni information ta lié mabo. Yala ya Adam Baro bring Bakari Baji la padiem later release. Ye State House fonta ji fon falling ila registry office kadulal fenke ka lot of security somebody man la fi later ka leak. Mana wala ntol balka information o so jiba. Because modol de baro ya iman la fi baro la. Baro fon la ko ke dimile. Dol fon ka ta baro la delegation ko no wol fa ta kat campagne baro kamal. Baro fon mo long. Because they are unhappy with the system. So information should come. Niro. Aliya open Gambia ka information so nyadi ne. Alta open Gambia la page ro Niro nying mol member education. Babukar Boy Vice President Mohamed B.S. Jallo itole tata nying company form Niro. Because Rohi John Manjan na brother. Wol be shareholder so nyen blando. Rohi John Manjam barindingo Arambaro barindingo lo wolti. So ye Gambia International Airlines menka ground handling ke yo fale daki. Catering me alon ko hani State House fongola catering sa ya sikala ya digin ni rola. Corruption be Adama Barrow la mansakunda is unprecedented. So ndol UDP we have a lot to talk about. Alinga focus wokan. Nde day in day out ndama haju soto na telephone na ko karab ngatara koronto nga information soto. But nde anything be Adama la mansakunda boy ndela nde lolu moy suma jublu way. Foko be Adama la mansakunda anu Adama la mansakunda fo nga bondi ci. Because Adama la mansakunda e Gambia torale. Election on ba wo fasila jele ay bojo 2026. Because this is unsustainable. Jumal betala ni nito rokono for the rest of your life. Gambia dingol la man good health care so. Adama ni mansakunda dingol de keleka. Ni Adama pareta ko dialogue. So dialogue mo naketa say. Anafale. So alenga pare 2026 la. Wala nga policy discussion so tojam. Arjuma nga mul sama nanjang. Nga mul sama na ye kacha bankola kola. But UDP alenga bok nyin diamol bonin fongol damate ba man afa soto. We are empowering our opponents. Ni de se huseli jare ko se huseli fo wala te benin complete. What do you gain out of that? Sisla Jada mate benin complete. Sisla doesn't belong to any camp. Sisla belongs to UDP. And the wala nyanta kela ndol bela principle oti. Yep politiko je. Kukilembe politiko kono. Momo lafita mulu jamfala ita mabola no. Fo ya funtindi. Politiko le be o nyama. Bi momo be UDP. Men lafita jamfala combo is na combo sis député o bere rumol kala kala mona man funti aya famfo. Kuma kalanta wala bele fo jan interview ha ndemanta But in mobita akalonde because you cannot no muna teda zinyare lal. Ibe tala NPP la wareta UDP. Anu nibe sulusa jima la UDP foi la sulusa jima ya fontini. Simple as that. So nde fanga Gambian olu sa laf da monela. Baroba la company ol be mtala be wafikam. GIA yota yo randal. Niro lata. Vice President Bumbulungo kakatu jagar la airport to Mohamed BS Jallo. Abe dona near wala office. Akata mulaji. What is he doing there? It's on open Gambia page. These are allegations, of course. But when was the last time my friend Gorgi Sangare made a press release? No, he has nothing to say. There's nothing to say about his government. And let me tell you, can you guys remind you, Munduman Adamako OIC Bekela? Is it May? Namara May long. Is this May for March long? Because we are now in March. Adamama for May OIC Bekela. You guys remind me which month I have for? Adama Baroko Namara May long. Today is the 4th of May. Okay. Thank you, Janaba Jallo. Today is the 4th of March. April, May. What's it all? This OIC is not going to happen. Because OIC is supposedly 2 months away. And you don't see any movement going on. Nothing is going on. There's no sign that OIC is there. Because Minister Member Marilyn Transportation Ibrahim Silla, Umanta Dukola Banko, political. Just like Amaba. Ibrahim Silla Manta Dukola de. Ibrahim Silla be Dukola, Ferio Adola Raglera. But Ibrahim Silla be political. Never seen Adam Baro Dala come to Mobe ala Malo Memona Fonkola. I don't know what he thinks of Adam Baro. So OIC Ikabekela. There is another project that was started on Gambia Embassy in India. Ikomalamvo DM surgical whatever. Na email also to overanala. Mina overan kachala jamme. Permanent secretary or ning official or men told me mini email or bala mini told for la jamme. Because niela email intercept. Niela email or sotole. Ye ning diplomat soli ye mo jamale. Ye jamale copy je. Gambia government say atola kullo man trato la garo. Ye man sa kunda je ning man sa kunda tata kullo man soro secrecy. Then isalo go man sa kunda ale ma ite like a job role ni nga. You know malo mon job role ti. But anyway, let's just stay there. But I'm gonna message the sort of not on the telephone or something, but I'm gonna check. Imaya model la moyo la Gambia. Iko tonyalom Vice President Mohamed BS Jallo iko akatutala airport otole. Ni rola officer. Mo le ko kajeji. So open Gambia kamen photo nyala mo message of la na telephone iko akatujela. So Vice President kamune ni rola office. Vice President Mohamed BS Jallo, what are you doing at Nero's office? Because now message is coming through that you are always at the airport. Bring an info and Samba Basimo Talalaji. Samba Basimo Talagi Muani Tankam Fuf. Yo Ganeka Vice President Dekabi. Yo Yawara Dimbale Adama Boro. Purgambia dem Sikanam. They did. And the many question on Jiningala, NPP la Diamlal, Moklis and Javi. Bring Baro Sita. Baro Barakoma Honey Company killing loan or faye. But Baro definitely Baro is a disgrace. 7 good years. Ite Gambia ye julodu ni Gambia 60 billion. Ye ole minito kuna. O 60 billion o ya do ni minto. Honey state-owned enterprise killing. Ita fola Baro la legacy lo ni de Baro la fana ni company set up jam. No, kodo lu jol Mohammed reality. Alinga tonyafo. Sadawra kareba jawre ni company ol belo. Ya jamme nala mofa biya nala kalabante ya jamme GRTS lole ay Gambia Gambia Petroleum Law University of Gambia ya jame ñun project kol ke baro mu neke jahali pachari rice project PPP le wo samana ya jame na GPMB fa because jawara le GPMB ke woto moy ka safunol fon wa ka tiol ke je e ka tulo fon fo e grand oil ya jame na woto fa ama revive ñun baro mu neke lafita molu ñini ngalam baro mu neke lafita NPP ngol alla ñindula kot aliasa ba TikTok sewo se liga men ñini ngarole baro mune samana Gambia company ay company killing fo ñay company men samana hani company killing baro ma samana Gambia so ni men galo ka kalanta yafo wala nak bulu media am kan TikTok nko bo jolo du kari alinga kalanta ya diamul bula fo momen sondo mo parakasita momen ko man tra kende yari wala ba fa Gambia funding ko be contande ibe kontana no ñaadi do ko mon soto e funding ko non do ko soto mol be faale bita ba kuy courant bu ko soto ji sene fon bu ko soto Gambia musolu ni lafta jola konyo dol je Serekunda dulal be lomde fo jos warnam fo bundu non fo lati kunda sabi jilo fo yiri nga ñalo suba juno le mol ka wuli kata pompo bo fo mo rangole ci ko pompol ka soronne so e kata le dawo joni ni pour na tabir lan jo na sunkaro nga ñaati le wol kuran jo fo mo ko soto okay information dole na tanya mbori la ñaato ñaato so at the end of the day sa dawda Gamcel bill Gambia College GPMB GPTC buses vocational schools independent stadium Transgambia bridge thank you so much na darling ñañi stadium kilimba man ni ko gañar kilimba sa dawda kay rawa jawra lewlo ñim man sa kunna e barako e munelo non tolye ko do bijo Mohamed Tayaliti bari ni president so men ka be ben gar wale la president me alon ka be ben tali lala 500 kaba meter 3 president me alon ko in fande bugala fi ka ko di president la fa wo kanya misspoke there they bugala fi ka ñu ko di president la because amanke president materiality not a president material for even the election no sunya nsakuma but amanke president materiality so ninga mul muy nga mulu moy NPP mkulu iko NPP betala janne fo mala sanjitan yalon UDP mkulu ani Gambia mkulu ani kakari kamva man sekonda je niaje la days are numbered sural ka fani ñoo beew adam baro rota jana ko ñi pati betala janne sanji jelo ya jame fana yolof right so alinga tenkum dol nga si nkana kamfa politics sanjano nga ñaati de wala de 2024 2025 2026 so what is going to happen is they will create all sort of tensions between us what tension on ni wakata rombudun tolu ni manja drong e ba fala ko well UDP du ñu waji all right so alinga focus we stay put and then we stay on track Sakonga nyim program kuto mendari TikTok is going to get popular because the youths love it. The youths are happy with UDP Online Bandawa. That is the fact. The youths are happy with us. And they are happy that we are going there. And we'll keep going there. All right? Niro, mbewobola na kebale bulu. Ateleka abinawu jabake sekotolali na mutuna online. I don't want to take that saga from him because nakeba bamba kadim rasulu. Nanata abeniro jabake sekotolali binadi amutale. Mojama famata jela online because of obviously Samuel Leketa. And some people are wondering where is Bamba, of course Bamba is bereaved. All right. So but he's going to talk about that. Open Gambia is also talking about that. But the Gambian or Nyanta member for Fali, there's nothing new. Nothing we're gonna say here which is going to be really, we are just revisiting the archives. Manta Femfola Mea Longo, it is absolutely there is no activity going on. OIC 9 out of 10 is not happening. But ngamela barola man sekunda. Dega. Nabe ba malale kanafo moli kotenke. OIC sign next month long. Wallahi man sekunda du karin kana mo yalla. Al kanana kotenke aliafo moli baro. Wonyande malale na kotenke lo microphone to koko OIC te kala ma. Hanatara president lulu la mina. Al OIC ke ni. Because ñing amalo fo le wala baro na lo microphone to kotenge ka fo gamelo lo saya be kala June le o July NPP ngalo nyantal malale. Please for cry out loud, I don't want to hear that. So Adama Baro attraye samfu jusula alias OIC host in May, and in fact May is going to be very close to Tobaski because Tobaski is in June. Mole bonan sunkara salola in April. No. OIC take la Gambia. It's not gonna happen. But never aside the OIC manke. Gambia, dugare kodol me invest kasilo de la ngo tadro na somito ni na taile nga di banku dola. Because this unnecessary cancellation promising Gambians it will happen this month, it's sickening. We are fed up with it. I'll stop. Adam Barolo Masakoda. I'll see Alia for OIC ko. No, not that. No, Araba Malala Kanaka for Camino ko OIC te kala ko denge. No, Manasi te hanila wala. Ye, Manasi na akumulo ka bekala. Defo ni minister dol de am da konye ko. No, ni mewo hay go bekala de. Akon is gonna happen. So ngate mko mele batu. Mita no. But yalo you know, ndo leka maluku do la. You know, nyin cool ni hani mo nekate they will come out with different. No, NPP man sekonda o. Alama Gambia famala o sifala. Alama Gambia famala OIC sifa. Okay, ngama yuko British national member memfa allegedly serole national member ko ya badile. Somebody gave the news here. Iko Halifa Saleh was there. Yeah, badile. So nadali Havana nga reschedule reschedule. I'm trying to put some pieces together. Then will be so that they will have a show on Havana. But Allah Barakabake, thank you so much. Kuruma program with TikTok, like Manta Melajan. So the line is open if you guys want to talk. But I have Alima, I really like TikTok because TikTok is very interactive. People joined the show yesterday, and I really love it. It's more interactive than Facebook and YouTube. So I think more viewership so that they will do more programs there. Because yesterday 200 people watched us, and I think that is just yesterday. So I'll be lines only a number more of the call is a call, okay? And then we will take it from there for what you do. Nyanta Lunta was sort of Janne, but due to circumstances beyond his control and my control, we're interviewing him master to know. But later on, inshallah, I'll try to have Dr. Mahmoud Lamin Shida Joe on Bantaba at some point. Ninga confirm what I mean, it could happen in a couple of weeks. But at this moment, he cannot come for good reasons. So, Gambia appalling state of affairs at the diplomatic missions. This Friday, I will try to invite Lamino Kama on the policy analysis. So at some point, I'm going to invite Karafa Sonko, the newly elected campaign manager, also. Ngalon Kanijo Kamara interviews, but I'm going to invite him here for him to talk about his strategies to try to help UDP win. The strategies will be for, but general approach what vision does he have as a campaign manager for UDP? So now our conversation was at some point. So Alabraka, thank you so much. Tungo Marena, Fanang, Ngamola complain all my Tungo, Iko Ibuka program. People said they don't see you. But Tungo was in Gambia, but now he's back in the UK. So Tungo Molko left Inyantaka program will start. It any one diva. Iko Albuka program will start. Well, but I think you need to start it. Iko Bantawa, Iko Ikante Damaleji, Ipokalji. So I'm going to Bamba Mas Nyandala program will start. Allows program within Bamba Kamenke. You need to start that at some point. Hana Bekala once a week. People want to hear from you. You can bring your own guest on the platform. So Allah Barakabake, thank you so much. If anybody wants to call in, you can call in and have a say. Otherwise, we will have to draw the curtain here until Yamra Facebook me la kalanta yada de kodengeba. Halima, I think I'm going to close this account on Facebook because they are getting too much right now. I think I should move to TikTok and leave my Facebook completely. Yeah. Male mune yemune ko den get. Yeah. Alima, what do you mean they did? What did they do? Did they stop the broadcast again? But ndema music play. What is the reason that they stopped the broadcast? Did they stop our broadcast today again? Are we just okay. I don't know what they did. So Allah brakabake mbe program o kumfala jane sign for what you do. Ning call us all months so then we call it a night. It looks like TikTok will active to Facebook too, because yesterday I had so many people who joined the live and they contributed. But today, Kadi Mora Surule maybe Germany. Ana Fatnjai jegna call Bantavade. Fatnjai Ananga. Fatnjai, then over a call nak. Niti jegna la diga. Na sister fan and Jennifer Mars, Fama de Moilale, New York. You know. Allah Barakabake, thank you so much. Modole nganta sign track o la Bantabaye, me alongo. It will exclusively Bantabala track olong. So that Ningo will play. Akana Facebook and I forgo will have copyright issues. Inside this is a bismillah.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Teho nge kontong.
Enembara.
Elakata ko nying it will never go unnoticed in the fight against the struggle to bring justice to Gambia and the Gambians.
Thank you.
You know, and ngamobe fananten to milia long ko ikela moy wati. The struggle continues. Teho. Call me penna banko kan debe molbe ya marla minna wala mnyende ko. Ku kelema mi ya lonko amambete akununko ba. Atebete anola kununko ando atebete anola bisa ko sama. So nanyim banko it is at a very dire moment at this moment.
Yeah.
Kaje ko anko onko lebe banko kan.
Yeah.
For ya jawo wala be Gambia banko kan. Whether you believe in value and ethical consideration, Kajubeko, Nida Mupuaro, the Puarial, Mimpil, Milbe Santo, Konobe Mimpil, Kam, Edamari, Yantaka, Wolone. Yalo, Ima, Long, Wallabe, Kering, Gambia, Bangkoka. And you would do wrong against nature. Mia, Ning, Ayatara, Imeda, Kapuola, Puruka, Jeko, Condition, Kolamo, Mimbe, Gambia, Bangkoka, Ayepo. Kadonia jenga falingo kumandi wo falingo nying nko aike banko kamia lonko mo bebe represent lebe fanjela je kununko ba anin kununko kuno ringolo anin kujawol milka kebi walkana fulanjanno sakoise misali na bankoka ando nyemo Gambia dingol be dikilate party kajen na banko has come to this stage mia lonko the same impunity ko ya jab neka milke anin maral ya jaw balial min be kering na banko ka and lack of financial discipline min be kering wal mukule til sunota la bake andu nenema mira ko nyimpale mo adina ken na banko kan ay keten woto ndebe Gambia dingol sasila minna wala mjente ko nyanta ka Gambia la je as a country dukare we have so many talking points mili along ko nyanta ke nyimbanko kan because the road to 2026 and the trajectory there it is very clear very clear in the sense that running a betula Gambia dingol individual commitment on how to save that and to make sure that we transition towards 2026 Jubeko, that sustainable win-win yantakake I sustain no tende. But at a kenola ning ayatara manke mpangola individual commitment on daji kolbe palina na ketonya polati a consistent back and na character to and in the value system milia longo society and military is so much kajeko wallel nyantaken na society anything less that Omo adamadi ala de mi alonka manjara ko ngawo baluna bankoka. You know? Be tinyar balel bekero. So talking points all among other things. Nyemfuaria ja ukola abe kola bankoka mo be nyaka topic or selectle. Ide kontum time ola yede la Facebook time or yede ya mo ye Gambia conference. Ka je ko yelle mo panna de bi alonko ko ngapale on ke pare bile kolea warata na bankoka. Wala mo all the more reason to wala atin na kanyanta kanyman sa kota jaw by na bankoka. Kado ko make no mistake. Ye mo dandan no tol pon na nyem bankoka. Melia long ko de like Mr. Stilla, Ibrahim Stilla. They are a total disgrace and a puke. Kayen na bankoka. Kunung will get a victim of impunity and certain circumstances na bankoka. Be wala pang lapit ka dictatorship. Entrenching the Bangkoka. Shame on these people. Kaje ko ila conscience in obe puntole. It all miranya as citizens of this country. Mili aloko they believe in a viable nation. Bangkol katano nyabe nyame. It all believe mumunegi. It all nene ninga atara they have iota of shame, integrity and indecency. Mamere yanta lola platform otoka ko Adama Barrow. A very useless, inept and inefficient and very underperformed president. The Bangkoka will continue for the next 25 to 50 years. It means go. The Bangkok say so much so that the average Gambian livelihood and the local late yabi it will man care all so long as it will be plato yeto. If a balula and ila timba alibalu. That is how sick the Gambia has become. That is how pathetic the Gambia has become. That is how low our people have degraded their sense of thinking and their personality. Every day, the continuous perpetuation of this Mr. Adam Barrow means more lives are lost in the Gambia when you come to the case of survival for the poor people of the Gambia. So it be that way. Because now London Adam Barrow and Quaria Nenere. Big up the Manyanka Adam and Yenke already at their London. And the impunity and the entrenchment of these leaders in power is being perpetuated by nobody but the society, inclusive these religious leaders, So, these religious leaders are doing wrong against NATO. They are misinterpreting the Quran. Because in Egypt, but at the end of the day, Musa because of Walla Tamandrinya, Jawa Walla Akiaka, standing as religious leadership funding, Quran or go against the leadership, won't misrepresentation or the Balseo. Gambia will be a tropical select, be Latako, Imalao, Gambia, Colealacono, who are Riale Beje, Concole Beje, and Dung, and insecurity, me along control nite, Bekata La, Gatara Silandi, Pombe Balula, Pombe Pala, or Manyanka, the change that we call from 2016 for sign, and on the term limit of our country. Again, the same religious leader lel kuman. Eko anna alien andani alien alla member to anna community to alla regional to and other places to alien molo indoctrinate alia eko yena yendani ya ponyo to kare continue tam do continue. Ni imperative siba wala keta ya jamela manta kunda andu wala be kering adama barola manta kunda but the same thing. Religious leaders sasila minna wala mnyenti. Let them do themselves a favor because one country need them at the time when it is needed most. But kundi sa kuntin na society kono ka wala ke pinyikan dawati e buka la pika dia mondol la pita ya po adama e poje dukare sanji woro wala je sanji pula anin kala puru ay poje adama manke gambia timo dinke ringo te mi alon ko te plato saba adama po dakon ako yen 2-term limit te kala dia moda madi ako bariba me ya implement ya safe not only safe bariba silale so muna palinda Adama has only 2 more years to go I boje because Adama la continue kataro plato yen to mo tinyaro ti gambia dimole mo jamal be fala konko la nyurma no ita sambanola and molu min be lari Adama baro bala ibuka onya pae lapidan religious leader ye sasi ka keko ye balu onyala because ya kendele mo jamal ben na banko kan tani e dikila kesa baake ka ko nani religious leader they whatever come in last time na ko non janyami e man fati be wuri la wala kata mo de million no ko ka dai ko e bien botulo bala e pour ya jame ka yo mi sai kan a jin ko ata to mo de jiyo ko sendira mo ne a ken be ko e mo de benko
Enza ala disciple all they will come after you de
I don't care na banko kan ya ko de manki peji banko le manki to be siata gambe banko kan to nya fulu na tem
yeah
because at the end of the day this is the party member wine can with abetain kan with ya jame more sene nyim banko kan ya jame imam fati made it as if ku manke ye more mutajanne ye fa ye execute ye woke more ye ku daring on it na bankoka be mune falinda onyin SGM on na te be more pala o kuma ba fola nyem fa manyan kake a big debate as far as I'm concerned I made a Facebook live about it the general consensus command the more be thank ko man sekunda dukare ali ma ko doron bari alkana dunna customs and tradition okono bari I'll take more commanding a workshop also the Ning and Zimbabwe Diam, Kadube, modern techniques to use rather than trying to do more ancient traditional way of the mold but anything less religion, societal norms, traditions, values, and customs, these are things we hold them very dearly, and they are very special to our heart. You know? For coming to this system is all perfect.
So Ensa, is this are they going for a debate? Imam Fati and Indole Nyanta debate lade. Is it Babali?
And in Babalinko, there are so many things na Bangkok and Nyanta debate. Nyan FDM pa Manyan Kata in National Assembly to Pendol Nyanta Wuli la Yetaje, the draft constitution beje, more beje, indemnity clauses all beje, and then the public order, and so many things. Human rights violence all beje, Benjamin beje, million of Nyanta National Assembly. This is why as a country we lack prioritization of things it is affecting our life today. The daily life for affect back as the people. They are rather important and impactful to society. You know? So you'll be learning. So we are a nobody in society. At the end of the day, Gambia Banco Nitano like Nyato. Kendall sort of media along Kendall Lebela. But here more nati palaso to media along fuariata nene buka konton sa ko se sima ni wol na da palaso de ku kendo ke wol kan nyina le fuaro ka balu nyaadi de andu wala mu fan komati fan jaw ya da woni na nyim banko min corrupto no min bebe na banko kan ning ayata la ngan na wo resources ol be ka fola ndano tem fan dila bantala banko don ka julu baldem fangol kala media lon ko na 7 generation media lon ko ma wulu folo na wol dundi bata ko na banko ka. This is how sick the Gambia has become, and the more they have the topics all the time, we have a meaningful debate about society in Sabon area, Jawa Koranyami, na economy improve no the nyadile, na agriculture, na education, healthcare sector. But being here, you can use your role in make a banko can say, how do we explain that as a people?
It is absolutely sickening.
The rightful leaders, and that goes across the board.
Baraka Ensa. Thank you so much. Ensa ya be fola baraka baki Ensa IBCC. Yalong nte ne ale akorosi. Nte ngam fonyo le kani Supreme Islamic Council nte bukala kuma fojam. You know, problem of is a banko kalte melodiam. So it got a debate la. But yalo mel fana me debate la moila. All fana time so we can take debate on that la moila. And I don't even follow this. Nkela cool the social media, you know, we have better things to talk about. You know, it will leave that debate like that debate la. But love it among Folajaric Abasanya. Ne diamla la kola le maybe next show. Abasanya munaketala. Abasanya and Sita allegedly involved in a lot of scandals. You know, the reserve lands allegedly a wafi. Nada. Choose nada mankala. He's enjoying his millions now, supposedly. Ala dimba alkava and tolvesirinjane, you know. So they are happy. So why no investigation on Abba? Because government from Olenadako, he did something may alongo another document compatible with his role as a minister. And what are those things? Why was he forced to resign? Well, he's sitting down, no investigation. Yalon dega Gambia ko ni America Kampala, because what is happening? Gambia long kutime alongo. The only people that Adama Barrow will have a whooping stick on them, well, UDP. Well, we have to work, because if anybody goes out of the line, the law will apply on you. But all the supporters of Adama Barrow, they can do whatever they want. Abasanyang, I resigned the minister. I'm not resign on his own accord. I'm not resign on his own volition. He was forced to resign, and he did things me along in Luamanda. Why is Abba walking scot-free? No, for there are junglers in the Gambia. Me along go. Me left to manage Lofa. Somebody wrote a comment here. Nothing is happening to them. Nyembanko ajahlo wata. Alinga mfongolo mapi. Wala nante ninga molji ka NPP support gajahale baki. Ngafo ngambirante dekambira nyawe ni molge. I don't understand new country. Molga banko na fulu sunya. Ikarasi comfortably febuka kela. National Assembly inte buko lokomufu, because National Assembly la select committee ye ultimatum dinjane mola iko this month manekata so Gambia na fulu is asika ida central bank lan kiso tay irasi ibe menkala yake life goes on yene be banko. Corrupt people are protected. Decent people are investigated. Mokendolo, ikabala ole nono. Tapale wulu, sasai wulu, sun kanyulu. As long as all you need to do is NPP, then you get the protection of the system. So I'm trying to bring a guest, hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday, former National Assembly member. He would like to come to Bantaba to clear to discuss the deputy or the former National Fifth Legislature going Kavole law at the Amosiata. Alaftana la jampol ko wole kata moni ko senendi. Namera Kiang, the former National Assembly member, he's an upright person. And then, obviously, I audiol moile, I diamol moile about ni Kafo Law, because people like Amol Nyasi are part of that group. So I think Mr. Kamara Nanya the Kachasola briefly, he wants to come to Bantaba to address this and explain Yin Kafo. I have phone call Mamarela launching. Alaju Sinodabo attended it in person. But none of them. I'll ask him questions and then he can answer. So that he will be a guest on Bantaba Kalafton Alajan to talk about it. But Anna Salibaji, Naka America, what's happening there in the United States? So Mbasenu Beda Vimungi Ba. So Babi Mankari Murasulu Germany, maybe I remember Kiri. Because I don't more all rounded. So Allah Barakabaki, thank you for your time. Because it seems we don't have any other caller. Allah Barakabaki. So Nimomo say musical de dano bantabai for now. Ali musical. But I'm going to work with Alima behind the scene so that we can have some of these sign-on tunes. They are not going to infringe on Facebook Fenko. Yeah. Allah Barakabaki. Thank you so much. That is that. But I will definitely sometimes I will just even ignore them and play our sign-in tune. Allah Barakabak.
Juguna nyanta fala jele Mandela do kuoke Gambia bebe jelena Gambia bebe se ore Lumena Mandela minada Wolunta be pipeline Birinda ho sanka julojita Akonte nganta tube Wolumonu bere kampata Bari woli mama dimulo, ye woli ba mama dimulo, ala be jinkela manso be jinkela ale konsajere, keme senja menyoli be no koinja yole, ye pala songo nyule, ye ale konsajere, ayeji Aji museka badia, aji sukana kabadia, biwo ibediale de, biwo ibediale, amaru badiale, amaru sane badiale, la mini masi badia, la mini masi badia, kemosi se bedia, kemosi se badiale, la jukonde badia. Na tuja lokema alaji fonte badia biwo bedia bunne ye majamba bojambadia ye boja sangaraka maike malem makulu sale kema ye biwa badia bunne ye suku singate jula ye suku badia de singate julu badia turoda badia biwo bedia bunne ye biwo bedia bunne ye biwo bedia bunne ye wali mabadiale Ibrahim badiale Achaku Walma, Biwa Badiale, Ye, Ibrahim Badiale, Biwa Bedi Abune, Biwa Bedi Abune. Ale Fonse, Monaninte Bota Maili tu, Ite Beden Kili Jumale Lala, Ni Useni Fata Dami, Nte Jukuna Nyanta Fala Jele, Mandela do Kuoke, Gambia Bebe Jele.
Okay, apparently Nganyinjale, I think this is on WhatsApp, watching Gambia, another murder case, they son. This is crazy. Iko Yusuf Mboj was found stabbed to death yesterday in his house in Depokonda. His roommates were arrested and currently detained at the Serekunda police station. Oh, God's gracious. Imemo drogolity. Gambia dingol be fala doro. Molbe nyo fala murola doro. Interior Minister o Bukadiam. Molbe nyo stabler drogol be fala in Bangkok. Momo ila dimbal look after that country, yeah? I'll dimbal look after. Drogol be fala. So this picture is on Facebook. Watching Gambia 6 hours ago. Iko far role kata Gambia Yusuf Mboj. Iko yole tara. Ya so murola. You know, ala kodato Depokonda. An email be bunkeling, iko arrest ibe Serekunda police station. Gambia is going on. What is going on in that country? One time peaceful Gambia, but now death trap Gambia. Yeah, death trap that country. Molbe Falado, no security. It's a police will be busy in political. Truly devastating. Albert.
Munaninte Bota Maili tu, Ite Beden Kili Jumale Lala, Ni Useni Fata Dami, Nte Jukuna Nyanta Fala Jele, Mandela do Kuoke, Gambia Bebe Jelena, Gambia Bebe.
Yeah, faro dole kada Gambia fanan bi foninge we men fa ala bunko no ga also morola. Nyen serious tabakale Gambia man safe sign. Molbe fa kanje left, right, and center. And the government is quiet. They don't say anything.
Apalafa what's the same? Memo be content Gambia no. But Gambia no you draw come be caring thing. You draw come to drop your palace. Ika menda da mo kulo.
Ha, iko sa ika mo kulo, ika wole da drogo. Ha.
Ika fai kus. And when you kus ni ate mbuta ika catatonic like ika freeze like ibuka move no ni efe muta buloko no ko tari buru nyama like statue. Ika lo is statue ma like a lo nyama.
So
hani mo be diamole ibuka blink fanka pa ibuka hani nya fanka fanga di yama aka mo umuta se woni drop for that yene mol me ya lo ko drop ma me ya lo kama kanye tipa aka kanya ma fanga ika ja kanya
so abuka itol fongo spare kodi aka itol fongo mantora le kodi
ake mantora le kenne ke ibuka kuke no ka tar lori ne mo isitare sirin mira fanko kuntole bolo kuntole ita ilafta domoro kala ita domoro itari bulo kono ita ke no le ata futale
so fato na vale munane ka munane ka ma
nia je funding ke wol kanyinke seku frustrate la bari frustration no manya na kende la yedu kono me alon ko ifanga kalo le bina fil laji because mem mu ñu nia ta ya over time abe mare ka abe ibe fala auto instantly because ibuka fenke no buka tari fambulu no ite mari betar la dama ni atare ay tar dama to ni boyta na hare boyta fenna ko me alon ko dimbalo fe ibe to but lord ite fambondi no lo akono ite ba suggest no men ko na ekatare lost in completely so sign funding ko only do ko mas to nya and frustration wala in Gambia banko kan ni dia mata isa foi ko man penso to bedama mutala but funding ko only nyantale ye ko di droko sifa dela sekatuma ñun drug cause is the most ateleka funding ko kalo film Even new, it's a new, even new banana. So, but nak masakuna nyanta menkela hani interior minister yalo befala kombechikila priya ya vita idea. Asa diamala is a fempola.
No, Siaga Songo is one of the worst interior ministers in that country. Siaga Songo is I don't know why he's even in government. Name Mama Kande Bafo Congo, another mole addresser. That guy is a very useless interior minister. Is Siaga Songo. He's utterly useless. I tell Nafata Lafang. Yeah.
Amanya nakaya na address and damana the same. Anyanta menkela on masakuna nyanta menkela all of your tiny katel yol badauda. Ye buta ye bondi. Catalog dauda ye grupo drop catalog dauda come in grupo bandio dauda ye muta ye bondi ko men panga siara panga. Meli along ko men Gambia panga all of the manya panga laji. Parsanya tunta Gambia all panga lokon. The funding all they are all infected. I convinced that this drug is the best. You drug all of best. The Puruna
but Fatu, you drug off about I mean, about a serial never because I've not video yet.
Because Serelin, like I cook at a couple of years, I more puri. Ye, all with a pluta, a bake idea that I process. You understand? At the one thing to put the one thing near Madro is a female book fans to know.
So I do the Gambia fan, I do the Gambia.
I do the Gambia, can get. I don't know Gambia, and Masakuna Nima Moldema, Nasama Alfal, Yala made up a drop. The man for Nasama Alfal, Gambia Sama Alfal, like Mira Bagat. Maybe time Mel Wulutas, I all of a banco Sambala. But a Melby sign tank, no such Nara Sama Alfal can do to let Yantelling of Woolly, Nimasakuna Mandema and telephone and can own community for the police. To the police or coming in, all of a fake 100 people all like campaign camp. You understand? More like
you got 100 plus people.
You got sisters, you got 100 people. Ninga can get Olunga and sister Nena African on Fatula Ken Fatu, which is very good. Near telling community more the Dauda Yalo so mentally colors of rock. Ye police will Ponakala, Manis Nano, ye dema. Maybe it's none of a police of Nana for resource table, correct? Motor table, priest, you put no pre and more dema. But New York,
by all men, Jahale, police will book a motor, so by book 40 gas lady.
Call for the left yen savannah yo for them. They are so the panne blue, but motor casoto, and also casoto. What I say you go on power?
Yeah.
Gambian, but you want to know on Funkanyama, but community police nakata. Yakanyama needs a manana. The community will have to take these people to the police, deposit J. Not a little man on Edelman Parapukanaka, Nakanyama next night. If I follow go motor temple, I stand so temple. Gambia lo ko bala fa wata le se hunta fan kasdela fan Gambia purkata holiday la Gambia fa I Iceland.
Yeah, Gambia ko dole be UK janga nala atela muso mu angale wote ang British hola ni kajara ko la dato fala jang all for the silare na purkata Gambia because yenyum British women fa you saying ibe ba debate kana fo nyanta tala ono. So this is going to have great impact on tourism in terms of people going to the country. And unfortunately, we don't have a tourism minister because Ahmad Bawo be political. You know, Ahmad Bawo monkey.
Ministers will be able politics. They're all deep into the politics, looking after themselves instead of the poor Gambian taxpayers people. You know, citizens. You understand? Gambia ko bala fa wasa. But Gambia be menkela dongolo mintu mokuru be daw drong ye mokuru ye activities cross do ima I mean, to carry your mobile as a community. You can have a mentor in Dala. Can't we begin to all of it? You can sign thing. Niakatanya Mendrong, Banco to some Alpha Kendo to look at it. All of it's landing. And more Jamal like Gemini, I time at the military Gambia got. So sign Akatanya and Gambia, Jamal Gambia Sambala.
Ayahlo water. Fatu, Ayahlo water. Fatu, thank you. Welcome, salam. But Fatu Alaka is a very important point. Impact of drugs in our country is getting is really going to a level Mealonko. It's really scary. ake jafaro warta le drogo na dun da banko kaka funding ke wolle ma molbe ñoo sola murola molbe ñoo far gambe fo man safe tonya na banko lom tabali yala doji but maybe that Gambia just be vigilant because Gambia man safe. That's the bottom line. Yeah, Gambia man safe because the Gambia saying ka faro menje for malam for impact of social media lo bang, but all the time in your farm roller as mon community police community policing mo police all wo idol ni la majere iko kalta group car no male tiaga so fa inoma but crime protection they are absolutely useless at that. So ni mo fata already ko kada wala investigate. What is the point? Mo fota ni already. This prevention is better than cure. Allah baraka. Thank you for your time. Allah baraka.